G'day, welcome to Mt.Coramba apiculture. It's Wednesday the 23rd of October 2024. Another beautiful day in the valley. This is just fantastic weather. Yeah, great beekeeping weather. Everything's just so green and lush and everything's flowering, and it's a really great season here, so I'm very grateful for that. Just going to go through, talk about these mini mating nukes. So I've been just in the process of doing cells, and in that process identified some hives that were just really nasty, and rather than persevere in them, I've just pulled the queens out of them, and they'll get a cell in them. So, well, they've got a cell in them. If it doesn't work, they'll get requeened when the queens are around in a couple of weeks' time. So yeah, instead of killing those queens, I just want to put them to work. So I'm going to start off my mini mating nukes again. I had a bit of a dabble with them last year. I'm inspired by my friend Ben down in South Australia, who works these mini mating nukes all the time and does a great job of it. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the notes down below if you want to go to his site and have a look. Well worth having a look at. So yeah, so the plan is to just get some queens in here, get some bees in, and get them going, and just use these to generate comb and build up my little bank of mini mating nukes. So let's have a closer look at them. So yeah, these are just the bought ones from China. So a lid, there's comb inside them. I just start them by putting a little bit of wax foundation in there, and then you end up with something like this, and they'll build them right out into comb. So these are ones that I just pulled the queens out of last year and threw in the freezer. So a bit of comb started in them. There's a bit more substantial stuff there. So what I'm going to do is just get a queen in here. I'll just show you the rest of them as well. So there's the base. You can there's an entrance down the bottom here if you have them as a single. I'll be blocking that off. So I'll just get that out. Get that out now. There's a little queen excluder there that stops them from absconding. Just going to push that down. More ventilation in there for them. So there's also a feeder in here which you can have sugar syrup in, but I find that if the conditions are bad, they'll rob. So I'm just using fondant in there, which is sort of a thicker sugar solution. So that'll just give them something to go on with. There's old comb down the bottom here as well. So so that's how that works. So this has got an entrance in the top. You can just have the bees full on entrance. We can have it blocked off altogether, or the queen excluder entrance to stop the queen absconding. So what I'm going to do is just get a queen. There's a queen in there with her attendants. Bit of fondant in there so that they can be released. I'm just gonna sticky tape this to this comb. Just make sure I don't close over their breathing holes there, and that'll go into the top of here. Then I'm going to tip bees in the top, so I'm going to go over to these production hives now. There's a few here that are full of bees. They won't miss 1,000 bees. So I'm just going to get a tub of bees and toss in here. So we'll go and do that now. Right, so I'm down in the brood box of this hive, nice and strong. Got the queen in the hair clip queen catcher here. There's 3 boxes of honey on top of this hive, so they're not going to miss a few bees, and it'll just reduce the urge to swarm. So what I do is grab a few shakes of nurse bees out of here. Just like we'd do a alcohol wash. So they'll get to work straight away. Making wax, and they'll readily accept that queen as well. So down there, so I've got the top of that opened up. Just going to shake these bees down in the corner. into their new hive. Quickly poke that queen in there, in these combs. See them sniffing that queen already, so they're heading down into those combs. See how that goes. Be out from there. Lid on. Put them in the shade. So back to our second mini mating nuc here. Everything's set up. Got our queen attached to the frame. Space here to put bees in, and I'll catch some now and shake them in. See them go straight for that queen. Little puff. Got my queen in my hair clip queen catcher there. Let's shake some bees off. Shake off 3 frames, there's a lot flying off. I won't be putting 3 frames of bees in the mini mating nuc though, it's a bit crowded. That'll be plenty. Put them up, shake them down, throw them in. Feel like there's a lot running out. Get our queen in. Extra frames. A little shake. Go real well. And lid on. Off into the shade. Just as I put this hive back together, there those drone trapping combs. Just interesting to note that some are drawing comb faster than others, so the timing is critical with these things. So the hive I just did next door had the comb removed at exactly the same time, and it's refilled that space and laid it up with eggs. So it's just interesting to see the difference between hives. And if you're going to do drone trapping, then it's really crucial that you're in there every 7 to 10 days to make sure you're in that window of all the cells being capped, so that you can remove those drones with mites attached. So yeah, time is critical when you're using drone trapping as a method of mite control. One of the methods, not the only method. Get that queen to run out. Still up in there. Out you go. There she goes. Let's get this hive back together and get on to the next one. I think I need to improve my bee catching and tipping out technique. We'll see how we go with that. So that's got these mini mating ukes set up. So just to recap, inside them is a mated queen. These are queens that I took out of hives that were undesirable, just really cranky things, or I got one off another guy that was cranky and I gave him a cell. So there's 4 mated queens in here. Resources in the hive are drawn comb, because these mini mating ukes were from last year, and I've just taken the queens out and frozen what was left of the combs and brood that was in there. Bit of fondant, just give them a feed, and yeah, a couple of frames of nurse bees. So these are well ventilated, they've got plenty of space inside. They're going to go home to the shed to just sit in there for a day or two to hopefully get those queens released and just get them bonded to that queen and hooked into that hive. So long term, I'm just going to use these to produce comb, and yeah, when they've done their job, I've got another 20 of these things at home. So yeah, just use them to build up comb and brood, and just do splits and put cells in and just build up my little battery of mini mating ukes. So that's the plan there. It took me a lot longer than I thought it would, but it's all okay. I got all day. Just wanted to say that today's the anniversary of the 1-year anniversary of losing all my hives at Mt.Coramba last year. So if you followed my story, you'd be aware of what happened there. In September 2022, through no fault of my own, I found myself in the middle of a red zone, Orara red zone. So despite trying everything, I ended up losing all my bees in that red zone. So I was basically pinned down for 12 months under the Orara emergency order. I had no bees. I couldn't do anything. My extracting plant, everything was inside this red zone. So I was basically out of business. It is what it is. Not happy about it. Still not happy about it. And it's just what happened, and it was no fault of my own. Wrong place at the wrong time. In that 12 months, I set up more hives up at Mt.Coramba. So it was a drawn-out process, getting permits, moving gear. It was difficult. It was really hard to get bees back up there, and I think I had between 40 and 50 hives up at Mt.Coramba. So it was going to be my little ark up there, just away from all the crapola that was going on down here. And yeah, I was just glad to get away from this area. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, a year ago today, I lost them in the Glens Creek fire. And if you go back through my videos, you'll see what happened there. Out of all that, I was just shown an immense amount of kindness. I really didn't expect the help that I got. There's so many people, I just can't name everyone. Just my work colleagues, my friends, my family, my RFS family, just the community in the Orara Valley here just rallied around me. And yeah, just I'm back to where I am now with 60 or so hives. Some are good, some aren't, but yeah, I'm kind of back in business. But I've really only just got going again, full steam in the last month or so. So it's been a real battle over the last 2 years. Just want to single out a few people who have helped me immensely. So just my little group of colleagues from the DPI who work with me on the Orara response. David Fairhall, Cameron Taylor Brown, Tonya Johnson, Frey Bowman, Felix Dolman. Those guys went above and beyond for me, and I'll never forget them. I'm just so grateful for all the help they've given me. Yeah, I won't go too much on about it because I just get emotional about it. But yeah, I'm just so grateful for their help. Cameron Taylor Brown in particular gave me a couple of tons of honey, which was just unbelievable. I'm just so grateful to Cameron. It just meant that I could keep my retail customers and not go bankrupt in the process. Someone that has helped me immensely, as well as a fellow called Guy Bertram from up in Brisbane. Guy just kind of befriended me through my YouTube channel, and I got no idea, just took a liking to me, and he always seemed to be there he'd just ring me when I just felt like I needed a bit of someone to talk to, and Guy just ring out of the blue. And yeah, when I did lose my bees, Guy just dropped everything and started a a GoFundMe page. Out of that I raised 15 grand, and it really just replaced all the gear I lost up there. So immensely grateful to Guy for helping me. He also sort of rallied around. The guy's a great hustler, and he just rallied around and got some help from other businesses and to help me as well. So I'm just really grateful for that. If you look in the notes under this video, you'll see the businesses that have helped me. I won't go and name everyone. I'll be sitting there for hours. So if you can look down there, you'll see the people that have supported me immensely, and so they will stay there forever in those notes. Lastly, I just want to thank my sweetheart, Ann Webster, who's put up with me over the last couple of years. We've kind of been mixed up in that for our response together, and you know, it's been a tough couple of years for everyone that was involved in that. So yeah, thanks to my sweetheart for putting up with me and still putting up with me. So yeah, anyway, onwards and upwards. We'll get these bees back home, and just I'll be doing more videos on these. You can just follow the story. Don't forget, if you want to watch a really good YouTube channel about mini mating nukes, my friend Ben from down in South Australia, I think he's Aussie beekeeping vlog or something like that, but I'll put notes down below. He's the only person I've seen that's really specialising in these mini mating nukes. He makes them himself, and he's grafting into them and doing all sorts of stuff. So yeah, really interesting to watch, and he's a really good beekeeper as well. So all right, that'll do us for today.